Day YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the 1,000 Pound Cider Review. Today's 1,000 Pound Cider Review is a craft cider. It is an artisanal cider. A wicked artisanal cider. Artisanal wicked. Oh my god, is it wicked. Fuck your marketing team. Anyway, today's cider is from Coffin Ridge Boutique Winery. Coffin Ridge Boutique Winery. This is forbidden dry cider. So Coffin Ridge Boutique Winery's forbidden dry cider. Remember, it is artisanal and wicked. Artisanal cider, 100% Ontario, cold fermented, 6.5% alcohol by volume. Excuse me. Ingredients: fermented apple juice, sugar, sulfites. I hate sulfites in my ciders. I do know that most commercial ciders do have it in there, but I hate it. I hate the taste that sulfites usually give off. It all matters how many sulfites they put in here. But sugar, I'm sure that was used at the end of the fermenting process as a back sweetener. Any cider I've ever made, and any cider my friends have ever made, and any cidery I've talked to, the yeast in cider is very good at eating all the sugar in the apple juice. So you do have to back sweeten it if you don't want it to be just like a super alcoholic blast in the face. And I'm glad that it's not apple juice from concentrate, it's just apple juice. That's great. Anything else on here worth reading? A bunch of stuff about how forbidden it is, and forbidden embodies the essence of Forbidden embodies the essence of autumn harvest. A wickedly good dry cider made from fresh Ontario apples. Whatever. I'm done talking about it. Let's drink it. So, first off, look at that color. That is an interesting color. Not quite straw, not apple juice, not beer, not. I think I've seen some gluten-free beers with that coloration to them, but that's just a really, really light color. I mean, there's yellow on this Nickelbrook thing. It's not yellow. It's kind of just a very light brass maybe? Because that's close to the color. I mean, it is close to the color of that cap. But what would that be? I guess a really light brassy tin? I don't know. Let's smell the stuff. A little bit of bubbles moving in there. Not as much carbonation as I thought would be in there. Oh god. Here's the thing, okay? And I'm not saying anything bad, Coffin Ridge, about you, because I haven't tried your stuff yet. But the reason I hate sulfites in my cider is, unlike wine, there's not enough scent to hide that like latex rubber smell that comes off. It smells like condoms to me. I used a lot of free health clinic condoms. Just regular latex condoms. Some of them weren't even lubricated. You just got latex condoms. And sometimes you just got lubricated latex condoms. Half the time they weren't a name brand. They weren't Lifestyles or Trojan or anything. They were just in a clear package. Different colors. I'm not saying the whole thing smells like that. But the back end, just that weird latex smell, that's what I get with sulfites. Everybody's going to pick up something different, whatever their paradigm is, but for me, I pick up latex rubber when it comes to sulfites. The beer might taste okay. I mean, it smells better than, say, Strongbow. And Strongbow uses a lot of sulfites, and the sulfites just shine through. It smells better than Strongbow, more natural, a little bit of an apple sweetness to it, and then the rubber. But I just can't get over. I need to figure out what I need to do. Is I need to get a lineup. I need to get a lineup of all the ciders I can get, and I think there's about 30 I can get my hands on. I need to get a lineup of them all, and then find out what the percentage is, or what the milligrams are of sulfites per can or per bottle, and put them all out and smell until I don't smell it anymore. Because a lot of them use sulfites, a lot of them do, and I don't smell it on all of them. I'd like to know what that kicker number of milligrams of, or nanograms even, of sulfites it is that set my senses off and make me freak out. Let's try the cider. I'm sorry I've talked so long. Cheers. Well, I talked about latex rubber. Don't taste it, so that's all that matters. It is a dry cider. It is exactly what it says for the finish. You get a nice appley sweetness up at the forefront. You do. You get a nice appley sweetness. You swallow. You get a dry cider after you swallow, but the way it fades naturally. It fades the way you'd expect an apple to fade. You know, when you're eating a real apple, you bite into it and you get that crisp sweetness, and as you're chewing, the sweetness starts turning into that tannin taste of the skin, because as you're destroying the apple, as you're ripping it apart with your teeth, and as you're using your saliva to help digest it already, to pre-digest it even, you're starting to lose the taste of the apple flesh and gain the taste of the skin. That's what this does. This wickedly good artisanal cider. And without my friends here, I can't make fun of it as much because we feed off of each other. I don't know if you've noticed. The reason we lose a lot of reviews, we don't lose them, but the reason they become a shit show is we all feed off of each other. And without them here, I can't. I can make my little jokes, but I can't do it as well as with people around me. This wickedly good artisanal cider has taken something and made it amazing. I mean, it is as if I'm eating an apple with every sip. I'm getting that beautiful, sweet, fleshy taste, and then that beautiful, dry, tannin-like skin taste, and nothing else. And it's 6.5% alcohol. You don't know that it's 6.5% alcohol. Excuse me, it is a little gassy, though. It's so easy to drink. So easy to drink. It just slides down the throat. In all honesty, it slides. Just bang right down the throat. A little bit. The more you drink it, a little bit more of a weird, off-sweet taste comes right before the end. But you know what? That might be because you're actually drinking real apple juice. I mean, think about it. How many ciders are real apple juice and not concentrated apple juice or re-fermented apple juice or caramelized apple juice or different forms of it? I mean, not many of them are just pure on apple juice that are just have sugar added. I mean, a lot of them are pure apple juice that have 5 different types of sweeteners added, but not sugar or this or that. I mean, this reminds me a lot of the Savannah Dry, except it's a little more sweet on the back end than Savannah Dry. I liked Savannah Dry a lot, but I think I like this more because this just tastes more natural. Savannah Dry, a very natural cider as well. I mean, they even use caramelized apple juice for their coloring instead of using color, which a lot of places use. So that's amazing with them. but I think I like this more. I don't remember the price difference between the two of them. I'll have to look it up online, so if somebody asks me about it, I'll know. But I know Savannah Dry comes in 4 packs of 330 milliliter bottles. This comes in single 500 milliliter cans. So in that, this will be better price wise if you only want 1 or 2. It'll also be more convenient for you and more versatile, as you can mix and match whatever you want. Where if you only had $15 on you, you could get, well, I'm just speculating here. Let's say you only had $12 on you. You only had $12 on you. You could probably get 3 or 4 cans of this, or 4 different cans of whatever you want, and one of them being this. Or you could get 1 4-pack of Savannah Dry. Therein lies the versatility and the convenience of the single single 500 milliliter cans. The prices are usually alright on single cans, and you can mix and match. Where if you had to buy the Savannah Dry, you're buying the 4-pack and nothing else. So with that, I think I like this better, as much as the name Coffin Ridge and Forbidden Dry Artisanal Cider is a huge marketing thing that pisses me off. I hate seeing artisanal in anything in the beer and cider industry, but it's there all the time. This is a good product. As much as my mocking of the name is there, it is a good product. Out of 10, you know what? I think a 9 out of 10. Any single time I see this, I'm going to buy it. Anyone asks me about an Ontario cider to buy, I will recommend this. I think this with, from what I've had so far from Ontario's craft cideries, this and Twin Pines are the two at the top of my lists. And Twin Pines doesn't make anything nearly as good as this for me personally, but they still make better than a lot of the a lot of the big brands, a lot of the mass-produced ones. I haven't had Brickworks or a bunch of others here in Ontario, but compared to like Puttycombe or County or Thornbury or anything like that, I would pick this one. Thank you guys for watching. Bye-bye.